I really want females to be weary of these down low men because they're getting weirder and weirder and they're into some really weird fixations. And usually I'm for my boys. Like I'll stick up for them first before I stick up for anybody else. But I really want to talk to these women real quick because what I just got wind of is not cool. So I was on Grinder, and if you don't know what Grinder is basically like a dating meetup hookup app for, of course, gay men. So whatever. I was talking to this dude, and actually, me and him had words last year. We've been kind of like talking on and off since like last year. And he was like, "When we gonna finally meet? When we gonna finally do this?" I'm like, "Okay, so when you free, let's link up, let's have a drink or whatever, whatever." He like, "Oh yeah, I'm free tonight. What you up on?" I'm like, "I ain't doing shit. What you got up?" So he was like, "Yeah, you should come over, but can you be quick?" I'm like, "What do you mean be quick?" And he's like, "Well, can you get here soon?" I'm like, "Why are you like so pressed on time? You got somewhere to be? If that's the case, let's just link up a whole different time." So he then tells me, he's like, "Nah, it ain't that. It's just my girlfriend gonna get home from work very, very soon." I'm like, "Bitch, your girlfriend?" I'm like, "Oh, you too?" So again, a reminder, me and him has been talking on and off since last year. And he has never mentioned that he had a girlfriend. And mind you, we've made plans before to link up and never happened or whatever the case may be. I knew that he was like some type of discreet, which is not, abnormal within our community, but to be down low with the girlfriend, I was like, yeah, I have to bow gracefully. So I respectfully told him, I was like, yeah, dude, I'm not really into dudes that really be having girlfriends. It's just not my thing. I mean, I think you're cool, but it's just not my thing. So, I can't personally do it. But y'all know me and my nosy ass, so I had to ask more questions. I'm like, so dude, like, do she know? Like, does she know about what you got going on? And of course he says no, but that ain't the part that like really took me under. So I'm talking to him and I'm asking him like, so if she doesn't know and you want someone to come over like right at the cusp of when she gets off work and she could possibly pull up, I said, so what if she does pull up and you have a dude over, then what? He's like, well, that's kind of hot. I'm like, bitch, what? Like, what? So I'm like, explain to me what fixation you get out of your girlfriend possibly catching you. He's like, well, I've had threesomes before, and I've always told my homies to dress up as like thugs or homeboys. So if she was to come over while everything is going on, we can all we watching football or like being homies or whatever. But in real life, we getting it down. And he told me that the possibility of getting caught is what makes the whole thrill of everything so exciting. So I want to let y'all girls know that these men are playing behind your backs and they are counting on you possibly catching them for some type of climax with him and his homeboys. Y'all be safe out here.
So the reason why I really wanted to show y'all that is because of the next story, but also because I had a conversation with a straight homeboy of mine, and he basically said back when he was really on his fuckboy shit, he really liked the fact that he could possibly get caught by his old lady cheating on him. Like that's a part of the allure that you could possibly get caught. That's the excitement. And when he told me that, I was like, word, like you low key like want to be on just on the cusp of getting caught. Like I didn't realize that niggas actually, but when you think about it, niggas that cheat sometimes they really like you leave your phone on the bed this particular time that you know this girl gonna be blowing your phone up. Sometimes it do feel like niggas be wanting you to find out so that they can do the whole I can't believe you cheating on me, how could you do me like this, like they like all of that because it makes them feel like, oh, this bitch really into me, she about to act a fool. Because I've actually had conversations with niggas where they say that they if they was fucking with me, they would test me, they would do shit intentionally to try to get a rise out of me because I'm not easily made jealous, especially not at this point in my life. So I've been told how a nigga would intentionally do things to like get me to respond just to get a response out of me because it feels like I won't give them a response. So I just want y'all to know it's not even just about niggas being DL. It's like sometimes if men are cheaters or they're like that across the board, don't think that when they get caught, they didn't want you to catch them.
My thing is Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Since he told me some be quick to upload them damn photos. Don't just come to social media to tell the people about how they niggas is down love. Okay, let the people really know what's going on. Like drop the photos so people
He
know.
trying to
I
live
mean,
by
I
the
ain't really
code.
with
He don't want to
exposing
out him.
people, but I want to say what, Nisi?
I said he trying to live by the code. He don't want to out him.
Nah, I get it, because I mean, I understand. I don't think people should really be out it, but at the same time, girl, let us know who is these people. At least
To
let the
me,
girlfriend know.
to me, I feel like you can't even like consider people like this bisexual, because to me, to be bisexual is not even just to be attracted to both, but to admit that you're attracted to both.
Mm-hmm.
To me, this has its certain box of being what we like to call DL, down low, low down, lioness niggas. Okay. And it's because they're not brave enough to live in their truth, because they feel they may lose access to women, which is really funny, because there are so many women that will do anything for a man, that there are women out there that will absolutely still be with you if you like men, but y'all don't want that to be known because you feel ashamed of it within yourself. So you don't want her to know, because you don't want her to see you like that. So essentially, it's still about you. It's still not about the women y'all blame for why y'all can't be honest about who y'all are. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's
No.
less about the women and more about the respect that they lose from other men.
Boom.
I don't think they give a fuck about women, because I feel like
They don't.
they should know they still have access to some women, like for sure.
Come
But
on.
it's about the men. And
And
I
Mm-mm.
feel
that's
like
a
this is
very good question.
extremely common. Y'all remember in I want to say it might have been like 2018 story times, maybe even before then, but I feel like story times was like on a complete surge on YouTube.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot
I
of the
remember that.
story times that was coming to the top of the timeline would get the most views would be gay boys telling their stories about their experiences with down low men. Like, this is extremely common.
Yes, it is. This is not
Sad.
true. Only gay women would be with bi men. This is so not true. There are
Mm-mm.
so many women that are thirsty for a man. Why the like there are women, straight women that agree to be beards. Why do you think that only gay women would be with a bisexual man?
Yeah, that's
Nah.
not true. Some women, yeah, nah.
Nah, there are
That
many
makes
women out there that appreciate how something looks, i.e. Christina. Okay. Not saying Brandon's gay, but that whole situation with Anthony is very perplexing to a lot of us. Just to keep it up, we all have our questions. But I thought that was a very interesting video, because at the end of the day, I feel like a part of us felt like this whole download thing had kind of died down, because being openly gay had become so accepted. But I
Mm-hmm.
still feel like amongst black people, y'all are still heavily homophobic over there. And because y'all are heavily homophobic, people aren't comfortable to be who they really are. They can't be who they really are. And honestly, I feel like we all live in a homophobic, white male Christian pedestal society. And if you don't fit into that mold, you're the problem. So I just kind of feel like at the end of the day, you have to be a strong individual with integrity and conviction in order to be who you are, even in the face of that, that rejection from your community and all of that. So that's why it really annoys me when people be online like, why do we have to have pride? Like, why do we even need to do that? It's like, because, bitch, it's too many people out here that are being bullied into lying about who they are still to this day.
Right.
Even with all of the pride parades going out in the middle of the streets, there is still a whole bunch of men out there that would rather lie about who they're fucking than admit to themselves and the people around them that they like men too or men more, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we still need to be pushing pride so that we can try to make sure the younger generations are more comfortable with being who they are, instead of being like older generations and just sweeping it all under the rug and lying about it. And then, the outcome of what that turns out to look like for some people. Okay. Because I'm not going to be, ignorant and act like it's only, men having sex with other men that bring women STDs. We know that's not true. Men that have sex with a whole bunch of women, men, period, just bring bitches STDs.